Chapter 13 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex finally confirmed a long-time suspicion that we've had on this channel for a while, that Shibai is controlling and manipulating all the events to prevent any other Otsutsuki clan member to achieve the level of godhood that he achieved in his lifetime. I covered this topic in another video called Shibai's Plan, where I go in depth about why and all the times that Shibai has used his omnipotence to control and manipulate events within the verse. You're incredibly lucky. It's as though the heavens are urging you to stay alive. Is this what they call divine intervention? When you take a step back and think about it, from chapter 1 all the way to the current chapter in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, it always seems like Boruto comes on top and gets lucky in a lot of dire situations. So some people will call it plot armor, and for me, I probably would have never taken this statement seriously since Kishimoto introduced a four-dimensional godlike being in the series named Shibai. It's hard for me not to entertain the fact that Shibai is aiding Boruto to help him to defeat the new threat to his godhood status. Based on everything that we know about Shibai, I can say confidently that he doesn't want any other Otsutsuki clan members to ever reach his level of godhood. Too many hands in the pot will cause a conflict of interest. Imagine multiple characters that can fire off omnipotence anytime they want and create their own realities and possibilities. These worlds will eventually intertwine and collide, and everything that Shibai worked for will be destroyed. It's easy to tell that Shibai as a character is very self-centered. Let me explain. There was a scan that was released that dived into what omnipotence really is, and in that scan we find out that Shibai created the universe but to achieve godhood, Shibai was actively consuming his own creations to achieve godhood, reach the next level of his power. We understand that the Otsutsuki clan doesn't believe in love, only in power. But what does that have to do with Boruto, and why would Shibai even help? It's very simple. Boruto's so strong and broken that an Otsutsuki clan threat wouldn't matter to Boruto. He will be able to defeat them and move on with his day. Kawaki doesn't care about achieving godhood, and Code is a living walking L. And before you throw this multiverse reality where Code wins, he only won because Kawaki killed Boruto and Sarada, and he got spanked by limitless Code. That is beside the point. Shibai doesn't have to worry about Boruto, Kawaki, or Code. The person that he's worried about is Jura. And it's not because Jura is a combination of Ishiki's DNA, the Ten Tails, and Shibai's own Shinjutsu, the Claw Marks. No, it's because of Jura's thirst for knowledge and his overall curiosity. And let's not forget his power level. Using the 10 directions, Kashin Koji explains to Boruto that Jura kills him in one of the timelines. That just shows us how powerful Jura really is. Let's circle back to the curiosity and knowledge aspect of Jura's character. Eventually, Jura is going to learn the origins of the shinobi world, the purpose of the Ten Tails, the chakra fruit, and the creed to become a god. As of right now, we don't know how Jura or any of the Senju will react once they consume a chakra fruit after they kill Kawaki or Boruto. You can come to your own conclusion that it will probably lead to the end of the world based off what Kashin Koji told us about the future. We can't forget Jura is equipped with a godlike transport ability called the Claw Marks. Pretty sure Jura can use the Claw Marks better than Code, and he'll be able to transport himself to different dimensions and different planets and continue to harvest those planets and create more chakra fruits. Essentially, Jura will be able to become a god way quicker than Shibai. Even if Jura isn't able to become a god, that doesn't change the fact that he's going to basically destroy and consume the entire universe. Their hunger and his thirst for knowledge knows no bounds. Think of Jura and the Senjus as a brand new organism being introduced into a foreign ecosystem. That organism, no matter how small it is, has the potential to change that entire ecosystem based on its eating habits, sleeping habits, etc. The Senju are a brand new species in the Naruto franchise, making them very unpredictable and dangerous. So Shibai is using Boruto as a vessel to defeat the Senju by putting multiple moving parts in the right place for Boruto to continue to grow in strength, and putting the right people in his life so he'll continue to love. Love is the ultimate motivator. Before you guys ask me, why would Shibai even care about the existence of the Senju? The existence of the Senju reject everything that Shibai created. Everything in the Naruto verse was created by Shibai himself, right? The Senju Senju were not. They were created by a mutation caused by code, making these creatures artificial. Shibai aiding Boruto isn't a reach when you really sit down and think about it. Kashin Koji was able to see the different alternate realities, different timelines, and possibilities of the future using Shibai's ability 10 directions. All the characters that have Shinjutsu have the watered down version. The real thing lies with the OG. Shibai, having the original 10 directions, already saw the different timelines and possibilities that can take place, so he can see a future where Jura is allowed to run amok throughout the universe and no one able to stop or check him. Just think of the Naruto universe as the body, Jura an infection, Boruto the white blood cell, and Shibai the brain. Shibai is triggering Boruto the white blood cell to attack the Senju, the infection of the universe, before it's able to spread and wreak havoc. At the end of the day, Shibai understands that Boruto is his last hope in defeating the Senju. Jura called Boruto's luck divine intervention. We know divine intervention comes from a god, who's the only god in the universe, Shibai. Later on in the series, when it's time to undo omnipotence, Boruto's going to meet Shibai. Shibai's going to tell him the truth about everything, but that's a long way down the road. I'm not going to lie, chapter 13, even though a lot of the information was already established in Boruto Next Generation, this chapter is feeding the streets with a lot of content material. Be on the lookout for my next video. It's going to be Kawaki and Kashin Koji's worst case scenario is happening right now. Let's try to get this video up to 200 likes. Chapter 13 is another 10 out of 10 chapter for me. I'm not gonna lie. All the pieces of the story is finally coming together. Don't forget to let me know what you think down in the comments. That's it for this theory. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out.